Hello everyone, it's Design Visions, and in today's video I'll be showing you some tips on growing your jewelry business or just business in general. Just before we start the video, I'm in no way saying that I'm an expert on this topic. I have had a jewelry business for almost a year, so I have learned and grew my business a little bit, and I want to share some of those things with you. So I'm just pulling up my doc here. So the first tip I have for you is to start small in your supplies and inventory and then build up. When I started my business, I did start off with quite a lot of supplies and I put a lot of money right away into the business. Now that is not saying that you should try to go super cheap. It's just saying that I put in a lot where I was in debt for a very long time, and it's hard to make a lot of profit when you keep on spending and spending on supplies and inventory. Also, for the products that you put on your website, start small, start in one category. Like I first started making jewelry with wood beads and stones, and then I just started with bracelets and earrings, and then I started progressing towards rings, making hoop earrings, making different colors and different shapes, all that stuff. So you want to slowly grow is what I recommend, or else it can be super overwhelming. My next tip for you is to make sure that you're always marketing and always putting yourself out there on a lot of social medias and always trying to expand, because you don't get anywhere in your business by doing nothing. Yes, when I first started my business, I didn't have social media platforms. I just thought it was going to come to me. It doesn't. That's not how it works. I had to start expanding. I started off with Twitter, and then I expanded to Facebook, then YouTube, then TikTok, etc. And I think it's good to start off with a small amount of social medias and then slowly expand, because it is a lot of work. It is a lot of work to make posts, videos, etc. So that is just a tip. Some good social media platforms are Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and plenty more. You can use Google Ads, YouTube Ads, boost on your posts like on Instagram or Facebook, which I haven't really dived into. Another thing with the whole marketing deal is to focus on engagements. Don't look at your followers, don't look at your likes necessarily. That goes into play a little bit, but you want to look at the people that are clicking on your website, that are expanding your full tweet, that are looking into your pictures, stuff like that. Because in the end, if you get 2,000 views on a post or a video and only 5 people looked at your website or 5 people bought from your website, that will initially not really help you as much as 20 people going to your site and more people going to your site. So what I'm just going to say is a tip on that is when you're making a post on Instagram or Twitter, have the basic detail in your post. So what I do, I'll show you an example. What I do is I put the name of the bracelet or earring, the price, and the link to my website. That is the basic information. When someone sees your tweet, they will probably read that first sentence of basic information, so they know the product, they know your business, stuff like that. And then after that, you can add more details, like maybe what it's made out of, some key points that you like about it, like is it lightweight, is it heavyweight, is it this certain material, is it for sensitive ears, is it stuff like that. And you want to do that so if people are intrigued by your product and they be like, oh, well, that's super cool, they can read more about it. Now that is considered an engagement. To read it longer, to click on the pictures, or to expand the tweet, stuff like that is all considered engagements, which will then boost it out to more people, so more people will find your business and your marketing. Another thing with marketing and content and stuff is to utilize your hashtags. You have them there for a reason. Hashtags are what get more people to see your business. Now, whether they're looking for something specific, people will look up keywords like jewelry or bracelets or something like that, and the hashtags will come up. So that might get your post out to more people who are actually searching for an item. Now, you want to use a variety of different hashtags. I say use hashtags that are more popular that, like, jewelry is a hashtag that probably everyone in the jewelry marketing has used before. So use one of those, but maybe use then a hashtag that isn't as popular, like jewelry of the day. Like, maybe that isn't so popular because people haven't heard it before. But what that means is that if you post something with that hashtag that isn't as popular, more people are probably going to see your post because it's going to be higher up there, because not many people have used that hashtag. Where hundreds of people have used the jewelry hashtag, your post might be farther down. And to not always use the same hashtags on every post. How about for 1 week, have all your posts have at least a hashtag of jewelry bracelets, and then the next week choose a different batch of hashtags. This just cycles your products through a whole bunch of different hashtags so people can find you on more resources, basically. Another thing to keep in mind is posting consistently. You want to post every day around the same time, or twice a day around the same time, or every other day. You want to keep that consistent. Put out quality content. This is important because quality content is going to get you farther than content that you just pushed out there because you feel like you need to post with content. But I have no clue if I'm looking into the camera or not. I hope so. Another thing is to be creative with your content. Creative content will most likely get out to more people because it's new ideas. Many people have jewelry businesses, many people have lip gloss businesses, etc., etc. But to stand out from them is to use creative content. Take your idea or your product and expand it into something more. Motivation is it takes patience, it takes time to make sales. I've gone months without making sales, and it gets discouraging sometimes, but you need to keep your head up and think it'll come soon. One day I'll sell out. Have that mindset, because that mindset is going to take you way farther than being negative. My next tip for you is to do a giveaway once in a while. People love free stuff. People love getting and receiving free items. Now make them or have them follow you, have them tag a couple friends in the post, have them go on your business and comment 3 names of their favorite bracelets. Stuff like that will really get people to, one, people will see more of your posts because they're tagging people. People are going to follow you, which will help your business just in general. People are going to have to look on your website for products, and that will help you because they might find something they like and end up buying it. So those are some tips for growing your jewelry business, and that is what I have so far. I hope you liked this video, and comment if you have any questions. I can go through and answer them, and also check out my website. Thank you guys so much for watching the video.